Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt Modi with OddsJam, and what we're going to do in this video is just bet some baseball. I got some early bets for you for tomorrow's MLB betting slate that I really like. So that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, the last baseball day I had was another rough day, down about 120 overall, went 1-3 on these picks. At least the McSlam hit, which was nice, but still, rough day overall, bringing my total profit down to just about $30, specifically betting on MLB. Have had a rough go of it pretty much the last 7 days since about the 7th, June 7th. So I'm hoping to keep that up, or excuse me, I'm hoping to pick that back up. So I got a couple bets for you today. The first one that I really like is actually this first bet right here. San Francisco Giants versus Kansas City Royals. Yes, run first inning. Now I have admittedly been hammered, been getting just totally annihilated, specifically on these yes run first innings. So there's a couple here, right? Like this is one. There's another one, Diamondbacks versus Reds. There's another one here, Rangers, Astros. Another one, Rockies, Guardians. Two more. I'm not going to take every single one of these like I've done in the past, and just hoping that maybe, not everyone's going to hit, obviously, but if majority do, then you're good. I'm being a little more choosy specifically about which ones I decide to take, and this is one that I really do like, so I do want to preface that. First things first, let's look at the math. So the odds that we are betting it at is on FanDuel at plus 108. The OddsJam line with the VIG removed. Now, again, this OddsJam line here is pulled from the most accurate bookmaker in the world. So these are going to be the sharpest lines, the most accurate lines, specifically from this book. So anywhere in which we're getting more favorable odds, which we are here, plus 108 on FanDuel, is going to be a mathematically profitable play. So for this one specifically, the OddsJam line with the VIG removed has it at about even money, pretty much plus or minus 100. Again, we're getting it on FanDuel at plus 108, so it gives us a profit margin of roughly 4.46, with the market width being at 16 cents. Now, for the math reasons, looking into the markets, we can see FanDuel, we're getting it at plus 108. No other book has this, even for plus money at all. The OddsJam line has it at minus 109. DraftKings has it below that at minus 105. And then Caesars and Bet Rivers have it even worse than the OddsJam line at minus 114, minus 115. So pretty awesome value getting this all the way at plus 108 just when you compare across all the sports books. And getting pricing discrepancies is exactly what we're looking for. So I did look into this game a little bit, and the Royals are putting one of their worst pitchers on the mound out there. Chris Bubic, as we can see, he has a 9.13 ERA. He's 0-3. Granted, he hasn't started a ton, but he really hasn't done well. So I'm counting on, hopefully, at least the San Francisco batters will be able to do something here. So I really do like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 3-unit play on this one. First inning, will there be a run? I'm going yes, $75 on this one, a 3-unit play. Click place bet, and we are good to go there. This is my first bet for the day. Kansas City Royals, San Francisco Giants, yes run first inning. So now I just need to add this to my bet tracker. Click the plus button, go to the bet tracker. Again, I put 75 on this one. The OddsJam bet tracker is a pretty awesome tool, right? You see some red, you see some green. Obviously, a lot more green than red, which is good. Basically, the bet tracker tells you whether your bets are currently beating the closing line or not. That's what the green means. So you want to maximize your green bets over time, right? And that's what the OddsJam bet tracker actually tells you. And also, if you go to the dashboard, you can see exactly how many times you're beating the closing line. Me, I'm at 71%, which is pretty good. Over 50%, you'll be profitable. 70% is really good. So just to highlight the bet tracker, it's a really awesome tool. It's also free to use, so I would definitely recommend checking that out. But anyways, my first bet, this one here, Royals, Giants, yes run first inning. Now, let's keep searching. And here's another one that I really like, looking at the Rockies versus the Guardians. In this case, we're looking at the over 10.5 runs. Minus 110 on WinBet, which is the odds we're betting it at. The OddsJam line, again with the VIG removed, has this at minus 113. It's also only got 14 cents in market width, which is pretty good. Anything below 15 cents is a really tight market, so I'm willing to place bets on lower EV percentages if the market is really tight, like it is in this case at 14 cents. So again, looking into the markets themselves, WinBet has this at minus 110. The OddsJam line has this at minus 121. PointsBet and FanDuel have it kind of in between, a little bit closer to the win bet line. But then we see BetMGM and BetRivers have this closer to the OddsJam line at -121. So I do think that this is a pretty good bet to take. I also like it just looking at the matchup. Shane Bieber is obviously a stud, but the Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies obviously isn't that good of a pitcher, and the Rockies also play in one of the biggest hitters parks in the MLB. So 10.5 is obviously a lot of runs, but I do think this one is a good bet. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this one in on WinBet for $100. This is going to be a 4-unit play for me, not quite a McSlam. So I am going to go ahead and place bet here, and this is going to be the second bet to add to my MLB bets for tomorrow. And as we can see, place bet, and we are good to go. So let me just, again, add this to my bet tracker. Again, 4-unit $100 play, click save, and we are good to go there. And here's the last play I'm going to have for you guys. Texas Rangers versus Houston Astros. Another yes run first inning, but this one, again, I did a little more research into, and I do really like. So the odds that we are betting it at is on DraftKings at -110. The OddsJam line has this at -124 with the VIG removed at -114. And then again, looking into all the markets here, we see that, again, the OddsJam line has it at -124. So this one isn't as inefficient of a market as the other ones we've seen, with FanDuel and Caesars having this at -115 and then BetRivers at -120, so closer to the OddsJam line. But looking at the pitchers in this one, 2 pretty awful pitchers and 2 pretty decent offenses in this one. So that's kind of why I like it. Jose Urquidy, not a great pitcher for the Astros. Dane Dunning, also not a good one for the Rangers. So I do think it's a good bet to have a run scored in the first inning of this game. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one in on DraftKings. -110 odds, Astros, Rangers, yes run first inning. So this is going to be another 3-unit play for me. I'm going to go ahead and put 75 on this one. So go ahead, place bet, good to go. And that is going to be all 3 of my bets today. So 2 yes run first inning, 1 total, $250 placed total, $250 placed total. So if you're tailing, would love to hear it. Hit me up at my Twitter handle that you see on the screen here. Comment on the video. Let me know you're tailing that way. Other than that, would appreciate if you could like the video and then subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But that is all I got for you. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.